and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, then thank you so much for joining. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a few things I wish I knew when I first started the gym, okay? And if you don't know, I've actually been going to the gym for over 2 years now. I have documented my journey on social media. I'm an online fitness coach. This is what I used to look like and my transformation. And I will leave a link in the description below if you are interested in working with me. We currently have some exciting Black Friday offers on at the moment, and I just want to try and help as many people as I can because I know exactly how it feels to be in your shoes. So with that said, I will link everything in the description. Let's get into this video. So the first thing I wish I knew when I first started the gym was that you don't have to go all out straight away. Now, I think there are a lot of people who will see all these people online, you know, I even do it myself, where you'll see people on social media and they're like, you need to train 5 or 6 days a week to try and get into the gym, to try and lose weight, to try and build muscle. This is not true, okay? You do not have to go crazy amounts. You don't have to go all out. Just start with what you can. Now, the main reason why I always express this on my social medias also is because when you start building small habits over the duration of a longer period, chances are they're going to be sustainable and you're going to be able to stick to them. Whereas if you give it 100% too quickly, then chances are you're going to burn out in a few weeks' time because you've just overloaded yourself. It's better to be consistent than perfect, and consistency will win every single time. Now, whether you feel like going to the gym, going on a run, working out, doing whatever it is you might be doing, you can't let your emotions win, okay? Because sometimes you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. There's gonna be days where you're not gonna wanna show up. There's gonna be days where you feel tired, where you feel demotivated. And this is where you cannot rely on motivation to carry you through. You have to be consistent and disciplined and just show up even when you don't feel like it. Because I promise you, if you show up for yourself when you do not feel like it, that is when you're going to make the most progress, because you realize how capable you are of things. And having consistency is one of the rarest things to acquire. Just make sure you show up regardless of how you feel. Now, when I first started the gym, I wish somebody would have told me how important your diet is, okay? Because for months I was eating whatever I wanted to. I wasn't paying attention to my diet because I thought if I start training every single day, then that's fine, that's going to be enough. But if you want to see real results, you have to pay attention to what you're eating, because realistically, your diet makes up around 80% of your results. So if you're not eating clean and you're not consistent with what you're eating, unfortunately, it's going to be a lot harder to see results. Now, I'm not saying you have to have some crazy diet. It's not like that at all. Just be consistent with what you're eating, focus on having a lot of protein, and distribute your carbs, your fats, and your proteins evenly, because all of those macros are really important and they're going to help you on this whole journey. And I do actually offer meal plans with my one-to-one coaching, so just a little reminder. But even then, if you slip up or 1 or 2 days a week you might have something that isn't on your plan, that is absolutely fine, because really you want to be focusing on the bigger picture and look at the consistency over a large period of time. Of course, if you keep making these habits very, very regular, then it is going to be hard to see results. But having a slice of cake and a meal that you love on occasion really is not going to change your whole progress. Now, this tip is something that is very hard to overcome. I must say, even I struggle now a lot still sometimes with doing this, but if I could give any piece of advice to somebody walking into the gym for the first time, because I used to be petrified of the gym, okay? It was literally the scariest place to me on earth. I used to sit in my car, cry, be too scared to go in and just drive home and not even show up. But we managed to get over that. Anyway, when you go into the gym, you might feel a bit of anxiety. You might think people are looking at you. But I cannot express this enough. People are not interested in what you're doing whatsoever. People are there for their own reasons, okay? People are there to better themselves, escape the world, escape their problems, clear their mind, get healthier. The list goes on. Sometimes we get so concerned and so caught up in what we think other people's perceptions are of us that we forget why we're actually there. And you cannot forget that, because it is so important. The fact that you even made it into the gym, you should be so proud of yourself for this, because it is scary and it is hard, I'm not gonna lie. But if you were able to go in the gym, even if it was for 5 minutes, you should be so proud of yourself, and I promise you, it will get easier. The gym community is genuinely one of the most loveliest places on this planet. I absolutely love going to the gym. But yeah, you might see these gym bros in the corner lifting really heavy, making noises when they lift and think they're so scary, because I used to think that. But they're actually not. Like the other day, as an example, I was at the gym, and this is another thing, don't be afraid of trying new things. I was trying a new bench PR, right? And I was on my own, there was no one around, and this guy saw me struggling, and he come over and he spot me, and I got like 5 extra reps. This person I've never met before. And then after that, we become friends. So just take that as your reminder that it might seem really scary, but I promise you, it's not as scary as it feels. Now, lastly, this might not apply to everyone, but this is what has been really useful for me. Dress how you want to dress. You don't have to wear things that make you feel exposed. You don't have to cover up your body all the time. Do whatever feels right for you, because a lot of people are like, oh, how can someone wear that to the gym? How can they wear this to the gym? Do whatever you want, okay? It's your body, it's your life, and just do not forget that. Sometimes I'll put a cute gym set on that might look quite revealing to somebody. Some days I completely cover up my body in a full tracksuit. Like today, I'm gonna be going to the gym, and this is what I'm wearing. Full fit define, use code Sophia for 15% off. And I have a matching jacket with this, so today I'm gonna be completely covering up my body because we just have days like that. So yeah, just do you, okay? That is so important. Find a good gym playlist, put your headphones on, lift heavy, and remind yourself why you're there. Don't pay attention to what anyone else is doing. Just remember your why. Now, I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching if you have made it to the end, and I will catch you in the next video. I will leave all of the links down below in the description, and also all of my social media channels so that you can follow along on there. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing gym session if you're gonna go to the gym. I'm about to have a gym session, and I'll catch you in the next video.